Ah, finally, Monster Hunter Wilds is out. I can't wait to boot this bad boy up. Ah, fuck. Hope you're doing well, because today we're playing Lord of the Fallen, the sequel / soft reboot of the 2014 game of the same name. Because of course it's a good idea to have two different games with the same name. We start off with a character creation menu, where we are prompted to choose a starting class and an appearance. We have the choice between several classes to which statistics are affiliated. But no matter what you pick, you can take a completely different direction, thanks to the skill points you'll acquire with every level. Personally, I went for the Dark Crusader, because he looks badass, yes, but also because the appearance customization sucks so bad, it's near impossible to make a good looking character. So I figured, fuck it, I'll just wear armors for the entire game. Remember people, if you can't see it, it's not ugly. Anyway, we wake up next to a random priest who tells us we were bestowed the mark of the Dark Crusader, so apparently now it's our job to kill a bunch of bad guys and save the world from a fallen god. In other words, nothing out of the ordinary. Obviously there's more to it, but good luck figuring it out, because in true Dark Souls fashion, understanding the lore and the story will require you to read item descriptions, study the infrastructure of your surroundings, and try to make sense out of the NPCs you encounter. You don't say. No, really? Of course, it totally makes sense. Lord of the Fallen is yet another Souls-like, so the basics of the gameplay are nothing new. There are light and strong attacks, we can dodge, do really awkward jumps, parry, use magic, and kick ass. Literally. It's classic but feels good nonetheless. The combat is fast and responsive despite some weird animations. Nothing major, it just looks weirdly stiff when fighting, and also why the heck does my character look so constipated when running?
Well, I'm sorry, I had to take a dump.
Whatever. As we make our way through the first area, we familiarize ourselves with the one mechanic that distinguishes this game from its sibling, the Umbral Lamp. The world in which the story is set action has a dark counterpart called Umbral, which is mostly only known to the lamp bearers. Basically, they're people who have the ability to go in and out of this realm with the help of their lamp, and that's the main idea behind this mechanic. When using the lamp, the invisible becomes visible. It includes many elements such as enemies, platforms, treasures, and a whole lot more. Not only can you use it to pull out Demon's Soul and inflict some pretty heavy damage, it's also necessary to solve the environmental puzzles blocking your path while in Umbral. Navigating through it will require you to be more careful, because to make it painful, the enemies are greater in number, stronger, and to add a bit of spice, they can appear behind you.
Hello, motherfucker.
Even better, here healing is halved, because of a thing called Wither, which, similarly to Bloodborne, forces you to hit enemies to figuratively suck their HP to get your health back. By the way, when you die in action, you get revived automatically in the Umbral realm, and if you get killed again while in there, well, cry about it. Needless to say, staying in Umbral is a huge risk, so to avoid that, we can use those naked mummy emergency exits to go back to the action realm. However, the longer you stay, the more vigor, this game's currency, you get, which is an amazing way to reward greedy suckers like me. Don't be too greedy though. If you spend too much time in there, you're in for a treat. Ah, sweet Forsaken Fen. Your design is a fucking hellish maze and I hate you for it. Yes, because there's a particular aspect in which Lord of the Fallen both excels and fails at the same time. The aspect in question being the level design. It can be confusing, to say the least. Sorry, I meant extremely confusing. Even more so considering the fact that you're constantly switching between two different layouts with the Umbral realm being a thing. So sometimes you'll have to rely on maps which you can find lying around that more or less show you where to go to progress. Using this plus placing save points when you can is beyond necessary to explore without getting lost, because this game is as non-linear as it can get. And it's a good thing. Everything is interconnected, and when you stop to look at it, it actually makes sense. It's honestly amazing. You know not only what's to the east, west, north or south of you, but also what's above and below you. It's the first game I've seen that was able to create such great topology since Dark Souls 1, without losing coherence in the featured environments. And when you explore, there's always a cool item, a point of interest, or something to make it worth your while, like this person asking me to free her from her petrification.
Some help.
Okay, nice. Except how do I help you? But like I said, I hope you enjoy fucking around because you're gonna get lost and do a lot of involuntary backtracking. Although it's actually a good thing, because many NPCs are out there doing their things, like this guy.
Hello again, friend.
He's not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. He's not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy.
Or the Iron Wayfarer. He's such a brother. He may seem cold, but he's the one who gave me the portable save point seeds. And he even helped me against this boss. He's the GOAT, the one guy I trust in this place. To be fair, it's not like I have much choice. I mean, just look at what the kids look like out there.
Hello, Byron's friend. I like Byron. He's nice.
If you were wondering, you can't kill NPCs. In any case, I'm sure you've noticed by now, but the game is beautiful. From the tiny details you can see on a random table to the light effects, it's just neat. Sure, the environments in themselves have nothing new to propose. It's stuff we've already seen dozens of times, but the presentation makes up for it. I'm sure the devs were aware of how nice looking it is because there's so many places whose only purpose is to showcase the surrounding landscape. Just look at this vast forest I'm about to explore. It's so endearing. I can't wait to see what kind of enemies I'll face. Maybe dryads, some mystical elven creature perhaps, or even, for fuck's sake. Good dog? Holy shit, god damn it, why does it always end like this? The bestiary is somewhat lacking, so you'll see a lot of the same enemy in different places, which inevitably makes the areas lose a bit of their identities. And a weird thing this game does is to make every new strong common enemy appear as a side boss first. Either you see it as a nice way to introduce new foes by making you learn their patterns in a one-on-one boss fight, or as a really lazy way to add more bosses to the game without having to create too many assets. I'm more for the later, by the way. While I'm on this topic, it's probably the easiest Souls-like I've ever played. I'm not exaggerating one bit when I say that almost every boss took me only 1 or 2 tries to beat them. I'm aware that part of the reason is that, like I said 10 seconds ago, many side bosses are also common enemies, which are obviously not meant to be overpowered. But regardless, it's definitely on the easier side of the spectrum when compared to other existing Souls-like. I mean, come on, I literally beat the last 2 bosses first try without even realizing they were supposed to be the endgame. I saw the credits and I was like, that's it? And yep, that's it. Fortunately, it doesn't make them any less cool to go against. I found their designs and patterns to be quite something, like Pieta, Tancred, or this little fucker. Why are the kids all weird in this game? It seems the development of Lord of the Fallen was pretty chaotic, with a total of 9 years before its release in 2023. So the fact we're even able to play it is honestly pretty damn cool. However, it's not because the dev's journey was full of slowdowns and technical trouble that it's okay for the game to be the same. There is so much lag, dropping framerate, and visual bugs. It's more than annoying, it's a pain troublesome. I stopped counting how many times I saw phasing textures and straight up missing ones. And I have to mention the AI. I criticized it in Mortal Shell, I'll criticize it in this one too. It's just bad. Enemies are so dumb, I've had way too many instances of them just giving up on trying to kill me or getting stuck in weird places.
Oh my god, stop bro, I'm stuck. Can you help me?
Regardless of those problems, it's still a fun time. But there is one more little detail stopping Lord of the Fallen from being one of the best. It's soulless. Ironic, isn't it? By trying too much to be similar to Dark Souls, it trapped itself in its shadow. It just doesn't bring anything in particular to the table, except maybe microwaved goods. On the surface, it really is a fun game, and yes, the lamp mechanic is cool. But that's all. There simply is nothing memorable about it. Perhaps it's just me being picky. Maybe not every video game needs to be memorable, but that's my take on it. Alright, I'm gonna go now. I still need to lend a helping hand to someone. Okay, I have no idea what to do. Maybe I need to hit her or something?
Fuck it all.
Well, that is awkward. Well, hello there. I hope you enjoyed the video. If that's the case, don't hesitate to subscribe. It's always appreciated. And you can always leave your comment down below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go hunting.